Hello, this is Brian Capone from the Capone for Your Home team at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Fox and Roach Realtors in Center City, Philadelphia. And today for our video blog, we're going to talk about what neighborhoods are hot for investors, buyers that are looking for appreciation, urban pioneers, if that's the term you want to use. We are going to start in South Philly, Point Breeze. I'm sure you've heard a lot about it. Point Breeze, and then Gray's Ferry, which is to the west. Both neighborhoods are west of Broad Street and south of Washington Avenue. Point Breeze, you've heard a lot about. There's a lot of new construction there, a lot of rehabbing. People who couldn't quite afford Grad Hospital are going to that area. Developers are there. They've built a lot of homes. They've rehabbed a lot of homes. It's a pretty busy neighborhood. Gray's Ferry is starting to get on people's radar. It's west of Point Breeze, so if you have the train trestle there at 25th Street, it's kind of west of there. It follows Gray's Ferry Avenue around and shoots into the 30s. Wharton, Reed, Dickinson, that area, you can still find cheap housing there. Investors are buying land. There's not as much new construction just because the economics don't work. The home prices don't really support a new construction property, so you're not going to see stuff selling for $300,000 and $400,000 and $500,000 just because there are no comps. But there's plenty of single-family stuff that you can buy, you can hold on to, and then you'll see some appreciation there over time. Another big area is this Old Kensington, South Kensington area, whatever you want to call it, just north of Northern Liberties, north of Girard Avenue. Really west of Front Street, so kind of west of the Fishtown area, the Thompsons, the Jeffersons, the Master Streets, and that's really carrying all the way over to 6th and 7th Street, and you're almost approaching the Temple area at that point. There's a lot of new development there. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I think most people will say there's a huge upside to that area as well. Another area to kind of take interest in is another South Philly neighborhood, Dickinson Narrows. It's kind of sandwiched between Pensport and Passyunk Square, so 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th Street, south of Washington Avenue. You've already seen prices skyrocket in that area, and that's really just creating one large neighborhood from Delaware River, Columbus Boulevard, all the way to Broad Street, with Pensport being on one side and Passyunk Square, East Passyunk Crossing on the other side. If we go north, there's Brewery Town. To be very honest with you, people have been pushing for Brewery Town for quite some time. The change is much slower, but it's north of the Fairmount neighborhood, north of Girard Avenue. It'll take you all the way up to kind of Strawberry Mansion. You'll see a lot of investment there. Some new construction, not a ton, but definitely a lot of rehabs. And I think that's not really a short-term gain, but if you're in it for the mid or long-term, I do think there's a lot of value there. There's also opportunity in Francisville, which is sandwiched between kind of Broad Street and the Fairmount neighborhood, so 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, basically west of the penitentiary, Brown Poplar Parish. The Divine Lorraine got finally rehabbed, and there's some single-family stuff, but there's also a lot of condos there as well. West Philly, University City has a ton of opportunity, whether you're on your north side, as you go above Drexel into the Mantua area. If you go into the 40s, closer to 50th Street, all around University City, there's opportunity there. So those are my hot neighborhoods. Brian Capone, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, the Capone for Your Home team. Thank you very much.